Here we go. So it's Aspire versus Nomad Knights. Two sides fighting very different battles in the Premiership, but two sides that are certainly trying to battle. Nomad Knights have endured a difficult day so far, losing to West Brom and Nottinghamshire. They'll be looking to pick up points here, but it will be a bonus if they can pick up points against the league leaders. Aspire, who have won their opening two fixtures of the weekend, will be looking to follow suit in this one as Dan McClellan picks it up on the right hand side. Plays the ball forward. Rosie Dack spins and has the ball intercepted. It's now with Boulding. Here's Kai Shah. For Nomad Knights, the team is as such. It's Bobby Allen who's picking up the goalkeeper position. However, Regan Kemp is actually the one adorning the goalkeeper jersey. Abby Bolt on one wing with Kai Shah on the other. Bobby Allen, of course, sent off earlier in the loss to West Brom. He's back from suspension. For Aspire, Tom Kelly in goal. John Boulding, the captain, in the middle. Rosie Dack on one wing and Dan McClellan on the other. It's been a long day for those of an Aspire persuasion. They arrived here for their 9:30 game this morning, and they'll be the last to leave as well. On the other court, if you're looking for that, it is Villa versus Newcastle, also live on this same YouTube channel as Aspire move the ball. Dan McClellan, good finish. Just pokes it between the two Nomad Knights chairs and the Aspire bench that is vocal to my left-hand side. Celebrate an early goal that puts them in the lead after just 1 minute and 45 seconds as well. Regan Kemp will kick us back off for Nomad Knights. Here's John Boulding, flicks all the way across. Kai Shah looks to play it back forward. Good play from Tom Kelly. That's really nice from Aspire. That is really, really nice. They've broken the lines well. Rosie Dack with the ball across. Kai Shah does well. Dan McClellan. He's given a 2-on-1. A contact foul, actually. I'm not sure where that was. Look to my right, to the commentary box of the other game, and see Ryan Sipple celebrating a Tottenham Hotspur goal that's put them ahead against Crystal Palace. As Abby Bolt has an opportunity here to maybe break. Bobby Allen is back on the right hand side, Kai Shah in the middle, but Boulding so good in those situations. As Dan McClellan plays back towards Boulding. Boulding couldn't get the ball away. Abby Bolt did well to steal in there. Now it's Kai Shah. Abby Bolt, who took quite a hefty blow to the face in the last game, but soldiering on through it is the Nomad Knights captain. Dan McClellan now, contested by Regan Kemp. 2-on-1 in favour of Aspire. Tom Kelly. Regan Kemp. That's a good play from Nomads, who have got it on the break now. Kai Shah does well. Wow, that's a lovely dummy from John Boulding. A smile on the face of Kai Shah, who knows he's been absolutely done by the England captain. It's not necessarily that bad of a club to be in, though, those that have been dummied by the England captain. I think you'll go a long way to find somebody who's played a lot of games in this league that hasn't. As a 2-on-1 goes in favour of Aspire. There's an opportunity from Aspire on the edge of the area. Boulding, no clever tricks to disguise this. McClellan looks to play it across. Bobby Allen loses out to McClellan, but does well to clear. Now here's Abby Bolt. Brings it inside. This is good from Abby Bolt. John Boulding battling away though. Played out towards Rosie Dack. Dack. Oof. heavy contact with that ball. Goes out to the sideline as here is Rosie Dack, who looks to flick it down the line. Kai Shah. Regan Kemp. This ball is cleared by Kemp coming towards the commentary area. It will be a kick in for Aspire. John Boulding wants it taken quickly. Boulding across to McClellan. Kai Shah and McClellan battle hard in the centre. Here's Boulding looking in towards Rosie Dack. Unlucky. Bolton Dack now locked in battle. Abby Bolt just gets the separation that she was looking for. It's now back towards Regan Kemp. Kai Shah has an opportunity here. John Boulding has to recover, does do well. And Aspire can break. But that was better from Nomad Knights, who advanced further and have definitely grown into this game. Abby Bolt just putting pressure on John Boulding. 1-0 it remains. Bolt again, came off the front of her bumper. Here's Kai Shah. Regan Kemp. Regan Kemp and John Boulding locked in a sort of chess match on the left hand side. Boulding drives it into the middle. Here's Shah, Kemp. Boulding and Kelly try something intricate that they didn't really need to do, and now Abby Bolt is in the penalty area. A little nick off the chair of John Boulding. Well marshalled by the Aspire captain. John Boulding and the Aspire substitutes benching conversation as Bolt with a neat flick towards the front post that I don't think anyone saw coming. Pulls one goal back, and certainly a few nerves within the Aspire ranks. Gone back now towards Bobby Allen. Bobby Allen battling hard. Nomads definitely not down and out in this one. It's important to note that they had a very encouraging first half performance against West Bromwich Albion earlier as well. West Brom scored a great goal in the first minute, and then there was sort of a state of limbo for about 20 minutes, and just before half time West Bromwich Albion got their second of the game, but in that 20-minute period, Nomad Knights actually competed to a really, really high level. And so that's important to know. The Nomad Knights can compete with anyone on their day. Obviously, you've seen that they've beat West Brom in the regional league this season as well. So they're definitely a side that have a lot of players with ability. It's just making it click in Premiership games, as Dan McClellan's going to take this kick in back towards Boulding. Big pass back towards McClellan. McClellan with the big spin towards Dack at the back post. Dack and Bolt collide. Abby Bolt takes it away. Contact foul in her favour anyway. Dack just with a little nudge from behind. Here's Regan Kemp to take this goal kick. Here's Allen. Abby Bolt. Bolt dummies and can't quite keep it in. As Brad Bates makes his way onto the court, replacing Rosie Dack. So it's 1-0 to Aspire right now. The game separated only by a Dan McClellan early goal. Aspire, that's much better between Brad Bates and Dan McClellan, and that's a superb finish from Brad Bates. Instant impact from Aspire's number 19, who's enjoying a really, really good day here in the National League. I believe that's his 7th goal of the day. Scored 4 this morning. 2 this afternoon earlier against Manchester United, and now has 1 against the side that he coached last season in Nomad Knights. Here's Abby Bolt. McClellan. Boulding. Bolt again. Swivels with the ball. Here's Brad Bates. Bobby Allen. Boulding. Boulding flicks out to the left hand side. McClellan was waiting for it, can't quite get around it the way he was wanting to. Here's John Boulding now. Regan Kemp. Kai Shah now. Regan Kemp picks the ball up and plays it. Well, was looking to play it out to the left, but couldn't. Boulding was too quick to shut him down. It's now a kick in to Nomad Knights. Kemp. Bolt. Tom Kelly does really, really well there to be quick and distribute that ball. Brad Bates put back towards Tom Kelly, but that was risky. And now Nomads may strike. Abby Bolt was the one that tried to spin. Tom Kelly just getting a little bit of TLC to his back wheels. John Boulding in the centre. Looks to drive with the ball out wide. Back in Now towards McClellan. McClellan, who looks to spin all the way. Kai Shah's now in a position to move forward. McClellan cuts it out. As Peterborough United beat Exeter City 2-1 in Sky Bet League 1 after 9 minutes of added time, which was a fun watch from me as a Bosch fan. John Boulding now has the ball on the right hand side. Boulding. Kelly. Big spin towards Bates. Bates. McClellan. Bolt clears. Kai Shah. Here is Kai Shah. Bursting down the left for Nomad Knights. Corner ball to Nomad Knights. Kai Shah to take this corner kick for Nomads. A big opportunity for them to get back in this game. Regan Kemp can't quite get the separation he's looking for, but Boulding doesn't connect with his pass. Down McClellan. Boulding, Bates should finish and does finish. And there we go, Bates is second of the game. Good play from Aspire. 3-0 up and cruising now in this game. A little bit of, you can definitely tell there's a little bit of fatigue out there from both sides. I mean, it's a long day. Both sides have had 3 games today. For Aspire, they've been games that they've dominated and games that are comfortable, which aren't necessarily easy because it's so easy to sort of become mentally just stagnated within these games, but they've managed to keep on top and not let any slips in concentration happen. For Nomads, they've been 3 really, really tough games. The West Brom and Aspire games were against really difficult opposition, and then the Nottinghamshire game is one that they would have backed themselves to win, and they were defeated, and that must have taken a massive toll on the squad, who need to now mentally reset and get ready to go again. Kemp, Shah, Bolt, good save from Tom Kelly. John Boulding back in towards Tom Kelly, but Abby Bolt is keeping the Aspire goalkeeper under pressure and keeping him honest on this near side. As Boulding now, that's a great ball in towards Brad Bates, and there's his hat-trick, his 3rd of the game. Classy stuff from Aspire's 3 England internationals, just linking up really well. Brad Bates is having an incredible day of goals. I think that is his, let me do the maths quickly, that is his 9th goal of the day, Brad Bates, which is pretty impressive, averaging himself out at 3 goals a game, which, you know, it's honest work, and that will definitely have sent him flying up the top scorers list as well in this league, which I spoke to him in the week, and he says that he doesn't have personal goals and he doesn't really care how many goals and assists he gets, but I know he was lying to me. That was the obvious footballer answer. Said it was all about the 3 points. Yeah, alright Brad, whatever you say, mate. He'll be buzzing with his 2 hat-tricks today. His 2 first hat-tricks in Aspire colours. That was a stat that I found this morning. Aspire, Brad Bates scored a couple of braces. He'd had good numbers for goals, but nothing like he's knocked in today against the 3 newly promoted teams into the Premiership, and Aspire have not welcomed them warmly. For Nomad Knights, this is a case now of just playing to the final whistle, getting through the game, managing their players, making sure none of them get too mentally or physically tired. They've got a big day tomorrow. Again, Nomads, they have to start picking up points. It's okay to say that they're adjusting to the league, which is probably true. They're becoming a bit more streetwise, but if they don't start picking up points within the next sort of 5 games of theirs, so the end of this weekend spilling into the first part of next weekend, then they're in real trouble of going down Regan Kemp. John Boulding. Dan McClellan. Ball deflected back out. McClellan tries the pass again. Bit of a mix-up. Here's Kai Shah. It's a good pass. McClellan wins it again. Tries to press it in towards Bates. Bates and Boulding battling hard to get that ball around Kai Shah. They cannot do so. No worry. And there it is. So Aspire 4. Nomad Knights 0 at half time. I think it was 4 anyway, unless I lost count. Brad Bates with a hat-trick off of the bench. A very good performance from Aspire. Slightly demoralising for Nomad Knights, who just need to keep their heads up in this one. We'll be back for the second half shortly. Oh. Sorry if you got a glimpse of me singing Peterborough United's Wembley official song, Posh Have Got the Fire. There we go, it's back underway. Aspire made a couple of changes at the break. Tom Kelly's gone off to be replaced by Bobby Williams. In goal, Dan McClellan and John Boulding have been replaced. Sally McNeil is now on, as well as Jordan Williams, and Brad Bates has picked up that central position, trying to thread the ball between Regan Kemp and Ricken Shaw. Ricken? Kai Shaw. Brad Bates tried to flick it. Can't get there, and in any case, there was a foul in the build-up to that. George Holloway to take this goal kick. He is also one of the players introduced at half-time. Bobby Allen has been taken off. Brad Bates. This is Jordan Williams. Bolt tries to flick it towards Kai Shah. Unable to. Regan Kemp. Abby Bolt in towards Regan Kemp. Jordan Williams. Here's Brad Bates. Bates. Williams looks to flick it back towards McNeil, is unlucky not to be able to make that connection. Jordan Williams will take this kick in now. Aspire one-sided on the left-hand side. They've reset now. Williams is in the centre. Nick off the chair of Abby Bolt, but comes away with the ball cleanly. Sally McNeil was set up to try and have a shot, and now Nomads may counter-attack. Foul given in favour of the referee, Pete Taylor, waiting to make the decision, and it looks like he's going to give it in favour of Nomad Knights, so a chance for the Knights to potentially pull one back early in the second half. Got a very toxic glare from the Aspire captain John Boulding, who sat within an arm's reach of me right now. Ooh, I thought that was in. Couldn't quite see through the numerous chairs in that penalty area. It looked like it was going in, stopped by Brad Bates on the line in the end, and then there's a foul which will allow Aspire to clear their lines. Bobby Williams to take this goal kick, who has played a lot of football in goal today. Another one of the versatile players within Aspire's squad that can play. Abby Bolt looking to drive the ball through. Nearly gets it around the back of Bobby Williams as well. Bates flicks it wide towards Jordan Williams. Now Jordan Williams looking to put pressure on George Holloway. Williams battling hard in the centre. Fallen to Bates now. He's taking his time on it. He's looking to just win the flick off of Regan Kemp and play wide to Sally McNeil. Instead plays to Jordan Williams, who takes a touch, spins and hits it. Wins his side, a kick in on the left hand side. Bates, Williams. Williams looks to flick it back. Brad Bates knocks it off. Abby Bolt. Bobby Williams with a bit of defending to do, does it well. Pushes in towards Brad Bates, who opts to take it under full control. That's a good ball towards Jordan Williams. Williams tries to find Bates. Opportunity to potentially counter now. Bobby Williams is committed to the sweeper-keeper manoeuvre. Does it well as well, just to hold up Abby Bolt and let Brad Bates get back onto the line. Jordan Williams now. That's good ball from Bobby. Here's Jordan now, can take it down the line. Jordan Williams, unlucky to begin with. Bobby Williams drives it against the post. A marauding run from Williams at the back. Bobby Williams, that is, into Jordan Williams. A nice 1-2 played. And John Boulding next to me, just encouraging his team to play with a little bit more confidence and get the goalkeeper involved in the build-up play. Brad Bates. Well defended by George Holloway. Bates now. Set ball. Sally McNeil wins the first connection and takes it out to the right hand side. Shaw has got the better of her though and got inside, and now it's Kai Shaw. Bates just looking to win the deflection off Shaw for the set piece. Shaw and Bates still. There's Sally McNeil, that's really good. Jordan Williams tries to flick back towards Bates, just not enough power on the pass, and the direction wasn't ideal either. On court B, Newcastle have pulled one back against Villa, who had taken a 2-0 lead. That's now 2-1, and Newcastle still piling on the pressure by the looks of it. Subs now for Nomad Knights. Kai Shah replaced by Jack McNaughton. Here's Regan Kemp. Good football from Aspire. Pete Taylor gives the 2-on-1. Regan Kemp to take this kick against Brad Bates. Here is Bates. Winner two on one of their own now, Aspire. A tongue twister at the end of his long day. Risky stuff from Bobby Williams. Ends up. Ooh, Newcastle really pressing now on court B. Just caught that out of the corner of my eye. Shot whistle past the post. As Nomad Knights are looking to try and get one back in this game, looking to try and decrease the scoreline. John Boulding signals that he wants to make changes to his side, maybe just to freshen up what has gone a little bit stale. Jack McNaughton now battling with Brad Bates. So Brad Bates comes off after another productive day. Here's Sally McNeil. Tries to test the goalkeeper, George Holloway. Sally McNeil. Here's Rosie Dack now. Has time to prepare her shot. Fires it against Regan Kemp. Not really much else she could do with that Rosie, with the speed that the ball came at her. 8 to go on this court. 8 to go of this day. Tomorrow, Aspire will take on Villa Rockets PFC in a repeat of last weekend's cup fixture that ended in a 3-0 win to Aspire. A good 3-0 win for Aspire as well that saw them into the next round of the cup. And then they take on Nottinghamshire PFC following that. Another side in the relegation battle. Another side that you'd expect them to win. Meanwhile, Nomad Knights have 2 games tomorrow that will be equally as tough as the ones they faced today. Leeds Chariots first off. Leeds Chariots, such a good side. They've got some really, really top quality players. Players like Dan Rigby, like Lewis Harris. And then following that, they have to take on Teesside. So it doesn't get any easier from this point forward for Nomad Knights. Teesside, obviously, are a very, very top quality side. They've got players like Ed Corman and Tyler Reeve. Players that can punish any team in this division, and they sit inside the top 3 for a reason. Newcastle have come back from 2-0 down on Court B. That was a very well worked set piece that's got them the equaliser. That's incredible character shown by the side, by the young Magpies side, and they now have just shy of 2 minutes to win this game. They'll fancy themselves. They'll fancy themselves to have one more chance. Will they do it? Well, you have to go over to the other stream to find out, but on this court it's Aspire 4, Nomad Knights 0. No goals as of yet within the second half. Aspire did their major bidding in the first, and they're now just seeing out what would be another good result to top off another good day. Caroline Bean has flagged something. Is that 3 in the box? Interesting. That's not the mistake that you'd expect an Aspire team to make. 3 in the box is a foul that is pretty simple not to give away. So 5 minutes left. Will Aspire add to their lead? Will Nomads cut their lead, or will it end the same? There are 3 options available. So I'm very tired. There's Sally McNeil now. Flicks the ball out towards Rosie Dack. Unable to spin and hit it. Oh wow! Newcastle have won it! Newcastle 3, Villa Rockets 2. Wow, what a comeback from the Magpies. Fair play to them. Shown so much character. So much character, and I said that with just 1 minute and 20 seconds left, they'd fancy themselves to go on and win it, and they have. A massive goal for them in their race to finish as high as possible in this league table. Villa Rockets and them were separated by only one place in the league. It was 4th versus 5th, and that's a massive 3 points for Harrison's side, and that full-time whistle blows. So yeah, what a comeback. Meanwhile, Moncorte, it doesn't look like Nomad Knights will be mounting a comeback, but they will have taken encouragement from the second half performance, and they would have taken encouragement from the first half against West Brom today. And it's one of those things where you just have to wonder, why are they performing like this against the better sides and not doing it against the sides around them? Because if they were able to put in performances like this against the sides around them, I'm confident that they would have considerably more points on the board. I know everyone raises their game against the top teams, but really, Nomad Knights need to view themselves as having however many games they have left, you know, whether it's 11 or 10 cup finals remaining, and so they need to pick up some form, and they need to do it quickly, because otherwise it's looking problematic, as Jordan Williams is just sitting on the ball on the right hand side, much to the frustration of his Aspire teammates. I think he's just having a little bit of fun with his final 2.5 minutes of the day. Rosie Dack was muchly unimpressed with that pursuit. His fire bench are laughing at that. Rosie Dack's going to take this kick in. Tom Kelly. Sally McNeil. Oh, that was a good chance. That was well worked. Oh, Tom Kelly's been rounded by Bobby Allen, but Jordan Williams is in a good position. Aspire end up recovering well. Jack McNaughton takes his kick in, blocked by Tom Kelly. Jordan Williams. I have to admit, having the Aspire bench in my left ear for the entire of this game has not been the best commentary-wise. It's been quite a distracting factor, actually. Especially John Boulding in the second half has been causing all sorts of shenanigans. The Aspire captain should know better, should do better, lead by example and all that. He says, if John Boulding's mum is listening to this, he says he loves her, which is nice, especially with Mother's Day coming up soon. I'm sure she'll appreciate that, John. So with 45 seconds left, Jack McNaughton's going to take this kick in for Nomad Knights. Jordan Williams battles in the centre. Regan Kemp. Jordan Williams was not going to pull out of that. He's a proper battler, Jordan Williams. He loves a contact. He loves to get physical within the game. Jordan Williams and Regan Kemp still battling, with just 5 seconds left on the clock. And he's come away with it now, Jordan Williams. He's one-on-one with George Holloway, and he can't quite drive around first time. Still battling away, Jordan Williams. He's still going, Jordan Williams. Still dribbling in contact. And there it is. So full time, Aspire 4, Nomad Knights 0. Aspire 3 games, 3 wins. Job done from their perspective. Nomad Knights we'll have to recuperate and go again. I've been Charlie McClellan. Thank you for joining.